Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I just went with like a really simple everyday look that I really enjoy. I have now been wearing this makeup for 12 hours straight. So it's still looking pretty good. I did have a really long day at work. Just a really long day in general, like usual. But I really enjoy the products. I really enjoy the way that it looks, and it held up all day. I have not touched it up at all whatsoever today. I haven't even reapplied my lipstick because I was just feeling real lazy because it was such a long day. If you like what you see, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're not already, please subscribe and ring the little bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads. And let's just jump into how I got this look today.
I already primed my face with the E.L.F. Poreless Putty Primer, and now I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Foundation and the Conceal and Hydrate Concealer. And to set all that, I am going to go in with the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. Now I'm going to go in with the E.L.F. Putty Eye Primer. And with this stuff, you seriously do not need a lot at all. Then I'm going to go in with the Milani Gilded Gold palette. So that's what it looks like, you guys. It's so stunning and beautiful. So on this really fluffy Morphe brush, I am going to start out with the shade Extra Basic. And this is just like a really nice transition shade. So on the same brush, I am just going to go into a little bit of Fembot. And keeping that closer to the lid in my crease here. Then taking my favorite Morphe brush, I'm going to go into the color Legacy. And I'm just going to focus this mainly on this outer corner here. And I'll move this up into the crease ever so slightly. Next, on this flat shader brush, I am just going to spray it with a little bit of the Essence You Better Work fixing spray. And I just really think that this spray is super nice for like dampening brushes for shimmers. I think it just works phenomenally. And then I am going to go into the color Cleopatra first. And I'm really just going to pack this onto my brush and start out in the center. But I'm going to take my finger and go into that shadow and just tap that on the center of my lid. Sometimes your finger just gives you better payoff with shimmers. Alright, I'm going to try going into 24K with the brush. You see, that one looked okay. It worked okay. And it's just like a little bit of a lighter gold. So it'll give it more of like a gradient look to the eye because it's kind of like lighter going into darker. And then I'm just going to take the brush on the clean side and like pat all of the colors where they meet, just to get that really gradient look to it. Going back in with my favorite Morphe brush, I am just going to dip into Legacy and smoke out the lower lash line. And then taking it one step further, I'm going to grab that first brush that I used and go into a little bit of Fembot and just really get it in there. Alright, I'm going to go in with an old favorite. This is the E.L.F. liquid liner. I am just going to do a line super close to my lash line. I've been doing this lately where I basically have like a little tiny baby wing from my outer corner, and I've noticed that it just like makes my lashes look so much like fuller, and I don't know, like there's like way more there. I don't know, I just am like, I enjoy my little baby wing. Alright, so I'm going to move on to the face. So I'm first going to start out with the NYX Professional Makeup. This is the highlighter and bronzer palette, and this is what it looks like. So I'm just going to be using this bronzy shade like alone. And the really cool thing about it is like you can layer it, like it layers really, really easy. So you can get like quite a bit of payoff. You can contour and like sculpt with the same shade. And sometimes I like to go in with that darker shade, but like, I don't know. I'm not really feeling full glam today. I do like to take my bronzer down my neck just to make sure everything looks super seamless. Alright, and I'm going to take my Wet n Wild brush and go into that same color. I'm just really going to sculpt out my cheekbones. And then I'm just going to flick it down my nose. Alright, so next up I'm going to go in with the Colourpop Between the Sheets blush. And I'm obsessed with this blush. I think it is so pretty. And for highlighter, I'm going to go in with the Colourpop Super Shock highlighter in Flexitarian. So you guys, winter is almost over. I'm not sure where any of you guys live, but in Minnesota, it's stinking cold. And I cannot wait for winter to be over because I hate going out in the morning, because like right now it's 4:45 in the morning, and it's like I have to get up really early if I want to shoot videos because I have to set everything up. But it's just like, why? To get up so early, and then I have to like start my car, and then I have to make sure that it like runs for enough time so that it's warm for my kids to like get in the car. It's just like, oh, I am just like not loving it. Alright, so one thing that I've been doing that I have really been enjoying is I have been taking a bronzer. So I'm going to go in with this dark one, and I've been putting it on my like eyebrow brush, and then I've been going over my eyebrows with this powder, like a deep brown powder, once I'm done with everything, because I use the Morphe brow cream and I'm obsessed with it. It makes my eyebrows look really good. But if I put my eyebrows on first, which is what I've been doing more lately, I've been doing my eyebrows first so I can like really get them sculpted out without having to worry about messing up my makeup. And so I'll just go back over them with like a dark brown powder, and it just locks them in so good. And then I just have like my brows all day. I don't know. I've been obsessed. I would love to know, you guys, what are your favorite eyebrow products? You should leave a comment below and tell me what your favorite. So before I move on to mascara and lips, I do just want to set it all. I'm going to go in with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. You ever use too much setting spray where you feel like you kind of moved your makeup around? You can press it in with a beauty sponge, but I have been loving this tiny blendiful for like pressing in my makeup because like nothing came off. Look at that, it's still perfectly clean. So I don't know, I love it. I think it works really well to press all that in. So for lashes, I'm gonna go in with the Milani, the violet one, lash primer, and Maybelline, the Falsies. And for my lips today, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in Poet. You guys know this is like one of my favorites. Alright you guys, so this is the completed look. I absolutely love this palette. I think it is phenomenal. You can do so many different looks with it, and I don't know, I'm obsessed. But yeah, so that's all there is to it, and I'm gonna go to work now and sit at a desk for 8 hours under fluorescent lights and be seen by basically no one. Alright, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a good one. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know, and I will see you next time.